Hello everyone, Starstream65, and today I'll be bringing you a review of the Transformers Age of Extinction Generations Voyager class Grimlock. Grimlock here is in his Tyrannosaurus Rex mode, and he's accurate to his screen representation, not necessarily to an actual Tyrannosaurus. He is this gold color, or he's this silver or dark gray on screen. Hasbro says this golden brown color screams Grimlock. Whether or not you agree with that, it's up to you. But this color personally reminds me of the breading of a chicken nugget. The color of a burger bun. In addition to this golden brown color, Grimlock also has some silver and some gray with some black. That's about it. And he looks pretty cool. His jaw does move by the push of this button here. It's not a very smooth movement, and I don't really care for its, I don't know how you put it, but when it comes down, this button's kind of stiff, and that kind of worries me. But no, I wish his jaw was in a closed position, and then you can open it like that instead of having it open. But I guess for transformation, and for its overall design, that's how it should be. As far as posability goes in this mode, his horns can move up and down. I should probably raise the camera. And you could conceivably have his horns up to their full height, but then they look kind of like a rabbit or a dog, and on screen they are down, more so. You can move this top part of his skull up if you want to. His arms are on a ball joint, and according to the Hasbro commentary of this figure, these joints here are ball joints. But I don't understand if they're ball joints because I don't see a ball and socket in there, and there's a screw here. So he has universal joints here for his back limbs, or his legs. He's got a rotation here, I guess at the thigh. You've got a hinge knee, and the heel spur or the back toe can move. You can move this foot piece here, although it does dislocate his foot from the rest of his leg, and it does look kind of odd. His tail is completely immobile, and so is his neck, unlike Scorn. Scorn's tail cannot move either. Speaking of which, here is Scorn, for a comparison with Grimlock. They're about the same height, and Scorn's a bit longer, but Grimlock is a lot more beefy and has a lot more weight to him. They look good together. However, a Spinosaurus and Tyrannosaurus Rex should be about the same size in real life. Grimlock does have his mace weapon, which is better used for robot mode, but it can plug via these two slots here with these tabs and his legs here, and it's extremely hard to get this in, so I'm not going to try, but it basically sticks out this far and it looks terrible. You can detach the mace part from the rest of the handle, or the staff itself, so he has like a wrecking ball tail, but I prefer it like this. I don't recommend taking this piece off very much because I don't find the tolerance to be very good between the staff and the mace bit at the end. Well, that's it for Grimlock's robot mode. Transform Grimlock. First, you want to come here to the legs, like so, and you want to flip the heel spur in, rotate his hand around, and take this tab here, and tab it into the slot right here. And that forms his arm. Do the same thing over here. Unpeg his foot, rotate his wrist around, and tab the foot piece in. Then you can come back here to the legs, or the tail, which is made up of the legs. And you want to split it, and you want to untab it. Tabs in up here with these two tabs on the knees. And then bring these, focus the camera, bring these panels that hold the T-Rex arms in place, and untab them, and then fold them in so they fill in this gap right here. Tab them in, and angle them down, like so. I'll tab them in better later when there's a little more room. Then you want to bring this entire chest piece, and there's a slot up here that will tab in with this tab right here on his waist. Like so. Then you bring his crotch plate down. You can then flip out his feet, his elf shoes, or pointy feet shoes. Then you want to come here, you want to rotate the arm down, and then rotate it at the bicep, without unpegging the foot piece. Tipping over here, bring that down, and you can take the T-Rex arms and you can bring them up like so. They're perpendicular with the rest of the waist piece. Then you can come back here. You want to unpeg this piece that covers the back of the head. Bring it down. Then you want to bring the top of the T-Rex jaw up. Excuse me. Unpegging it. And then you want to, let's see, you want to split it in two, and it will go upwards. And then you need to bring this hump piece through the gap. Bring the T-Rex heads up. There's a tab here and a tab here. I'll tab into these slots right here. And I recommend bringing the T-Rex horns up for clearance for his head. You tab those pieces inwards, like so. Straighten them out. Come back here. Take this piece and just fold it up like so. And there you have Grimlock in his robot mode. And Grimlock's really cool. He's really tall, and he has a lot of nice oomph to him. The plastic, if I didn't already mention in dinosaur mode, feels very nice. Feels a lot better than the Follow Cybertron toys. Granted, I like those toys a lot. But no, he feels good. The quality of plastic seems good. He's got a decent amount of paint, and he feels good. He doesn't feel cheap. For comparison, the new size of these Age of Extinction Voyagers, here he is next to Dark of the Moon Shockwave from the previous film, and granted, Shockwave has his legs splayed out because that's the way he has to stand, but Grimlock is significantly taller. And I guess if you want to, Shockwave's lighter, but Shockwave is the bruiser. So yeah, as far as posability goes in this mode with Grimlock, again, his shoulders are on universal joints. You can move these dinosaur heads, or the dinosaur head halves, up to get them out of the way for arm articulation. And the only articulation added here in his arms, I guess you can swivel this here, you can swivel the wrist around, but you have to bring this junk from the dinosaur foot with it. And it can't tab in anywhere else except for here, so he does have gorilla arms, which I'm not bothered by that really. He has no waist articulation. I think it could have been doable, but I'm not going to complain. I don't use waist articulation anyhow. He's got universal joints here at the hips. He's got a thigh swivel. He's got a nice semi-ratcheting knee. If you look in here, there are some notches. It's a soft ratchet knee, and about 90 degrees. And then he got an ankle tilt here. If you look back, there's a pin. Although quite fast, his foot begins to look weird. So I recommend leaving it in place. And this foot can pivot if you so choose. So all in all, very articulate figure. But the unfortunate thing is, with all the articulation that he has, and I forgot to mention his head, can go forwards that far, and backwards that far, and it can rotate a good deal. Not 360 degrees though, because of all this back kibble and shoulder kibble. But it's a shame because his mace, while it is very cool, has poor handle placement. You have to peg in. Let's see, I'm gonna rotate this so I can get an elbow out of him here. You peg it in here, way up high, and perhaps it looks okay like that. But if you were to put him into a pose, let's say, not very good at posing my figures, I apologize. If you were to pose him like so, it looks kind of goofy, because there's not a lot of leverage that he has if you were to swing this, because he's holding it all the way up at the top, and you have this big part hanging off the back. That's a little unfortunate, but he still looks cool with it. It would have been better if the handle placement was better. And for comparison with the deluxe figure, here he is next to, fall off Cybertron Sideswipe. Though, again, Grimlock is very, very large. And I guess the increased size does justify the $5 price increase to a certain degree. Whether or not you agree with me, that's up to you. But, if I haven't already mentioned, he does have the bottom part of this T-Rex jaw on his rear. So yes, you can conceivably push this button and he gets a movable rear or butt flap. Which, it does look kind of goofy from behind, but because he has these waist pieces attached to his thighs, and he has this crotch plate, it could conceivably be like a skirt of some sort, because you got the back piece and then you have the two side pieces in the front. I guess that kind of justifies that placement, although it still looks like funny. But no, he has no light piping. They are painted green eyes. Probably get a close up on the head sculpt. Either painted the same green as the Tyrannosaurus Rex heads, or Tyrannosaurus Rex head halves. But no, it's pretty cool. He doesn't look like he has a faceplate like the Generation 1 Grimlock did. But I know that the ConstructBots version has a cross between this head and the Generation 1 Grimlock head with a faceplate and a face visor, but with the same spike on top of the head. Anyhow, I personally like Grimlock here more than I like Scorn. But I can't say for the Dinobots that I don't own them, or any of the other Age of Extinction figures thus far. So I highly recommend Grimlock to you. This has been the video review of the Transformers Generations Age of Extinction Voyager class Grimlock. This has been Starstream 065. Thank you very much for watching, and do take care.